Now it said okay. Sir, can you hear me now? Yes, okay. So we made a receipt here. This is the receipt entry we made. When we make a receipt here, we made a nature of transaction. We clicked on this. We use advance receipt. Okay, we received an advance from the customer. Once we received the advance from the customer on 25th of May 2020, okay, what we did is we made a sale on the same month for rupees 44,250 rupees, and we have also adjusted that amount in the advances which we have received from the customer. Okay, after adjusting it, because the value of invoice it is 44,250, but the amount we received from the customer is 50,000 rupees. So balance of 5750 was there. So what we did is we increased the liability and we paid the tax to the government. For that, what we did is we went to statutory and taxation, GST, and GST 3B. Okay, so for the month of May, okay, I just entered here. See, this is the amount we received an advance of 50,000 rupees. There is an unadjusted advance of 5750. Okay, for that, what we did is we increased the liability. How to increase the liability? On the right hand side, if you can say stat adjustments, click on this, and then you need to put it as on account of advance receipt. Then you need to put the entry. Entry will look like, click on the liability booked. So this is the entry we booked on. Okay, so we debit the tax on advance and we credited the output and CGST, output SGST and output CGST, and then we need to fill from whom we received an advance. So this is the details we have given here, because based on this only it will be adjusted in the next month. Okay, so we increase the tax liability now. Once we increase the tax liability for 5750, okay, 5750 for the month of we go to the ledger now, save local customer. What we did is we raised an invoice in the month of June. Okay, we raised an invoice for the month of June for 44,250, right? First, we have adjusted the balance amount which we have received from the customer. So we have adjusted 5750, and then the balance amount we kept it as new reference. Okay. Now what we did is, so we received the advance, we have adjusted in both the sales. One is in the current month, one balance is adjusted in the next month. Okay. In the month of May, we have raised, we increased the tax liability and we paid the tax to the government. Okay. In the month of June, we need to decrease the liability and we need to reverse the input. So what we did is go to statutory and taxation, GST, GST 3B. This is for the month of June, right? We went sales again, advance from previous period is 5750. This amount has to be adjusted. So what we did is advance received is 50,000 rupees, unadjusted advance is 5750, sale booked is 5750. So we have adjusted it. Okay. So liability, we reversed this. This is the liability we reversed. Okay. So how to do this? Click on the start adjustments, decrease the tax liability, sales against advance receipts. This is what you need to do. Okay. Now, yesterday what Annamalai sir asked is, there is a advance we received in CGST and SGST. We want to adjust it in IGST. okay, with the same customer. So what I did is, I went to the ledger, okay. I went to the ledger, accounts info, ledger, alter. I just go to the local customer here, okay. Here there is something called maintain, alter multiple mailing details. I make this yes. I've created Karnataka. I've created address. I put the Karnataka GST number here, okay. Now what I did is display accounts book ledger, local customer, right? Again, I have received an advance of rupees 50,000 rupees from the customer. Okay, same advance receipt. Nature of receipt is the same. Okay, we adjusted this. We collected the money from the customer. Okay, for smart TV. Clear? Now, after collecting this, I made the sale invoices. I made the sale invoices in the month of July. Meantime, we collected receipt, advance receipt in the month of June. Okay. In the June month, I am not put any invoices. So we need to increase the liability and pay to the government. So what I have did is just go to statutory and taxation, GST, GST 3B. You can see amount unadjusted against supply is 50,000 rupees. Clicked on this, right? For the month of July. Again, I've raised an liability. I booked the liability here. I've increased the liability. I booked the liability now. Okay. So details I've given here. I have received from the customer, local customer. I've given everything. Okay. I've got it in Chennai. Okay. It has got with output CGST and SGST, right? So after doing this, what I did is, any doubts you can ask me now. What I did is I made the payment entry. I just went to accounts books, ledger. Okay. Now I put output CGST. Now if you can see, this is what increasing the tax liability, and I paid the money to the government with this. Okay, so we increase the liability, we pay to the government. We pay the tax to the government. Okay, and after that, I am raising an invoice in the month of July. Okay, so what I did is, and now I'm getting into local customer. Okay, 1st of July 2020. So I have raised an invoice, right? I have adjusted the balance amount here. Okay, it got adjusted, right? Now I've saved this also. Now, if you go to statutory reports, GST 3B, okay, amount unadjusted against supply is 50,000 rupees. Press enter. I'm pressing it. Advance received is 50,000 rupees and unadjusted is 50,000 rupees in the month of June. Okay. Now, I'll just go to July. When I go to July, okay, sale against advance from previous period is 50,000 rupees, right? When I press enter, it shows advance received is 50,000 rupees, unadjusted advance is 50,000 rupees, sale booked is 50,000 rupees. Now when I press enter here, it shows 50,000 rupees. Just get into this. This is the interstate transaction. Okay, what Annamalai sir asked me is, I have received advance and I have also paid to the government from CGST and SGST. Yes, okay, this is the tax amount I pay to the government, but I need to adjust this particular amount in IGST. Okay, so what I have done is, I need to reverse the liability now. So what I have done is on the right hand side, you can see liability reversed. Clicked on this, press enter. I have decreased the liability now. Output IGST I put, tax on advances I made, from which party I have received. So I have adjusted it. Any doubt you can ask me, Annamalai sir. If you are not able to understand, please you can ask me. Okay. So I have adjusted that particular local taxes which you have received from the customer or which we paid to the government, adjusted in the next month in IGST. Okay. Now if you can see this, this is the outward supply. Okay. Now if you press enter and have a look on this, total sale is 75,000 rupees. We booked the tax is 13,500 rupees. And on this, we have adjusted the amount received in the last month and the tax amount which we have paid to the government. It is got adjusted in this amount, in this thing. Any doubts you can ask me, sir. Whether we have to issue credit note directly debit, whether we have to issue credit note or directly debit the IGC, which one is correct? Sir, the party is the same party, sir. We cannot adjust. For example, I have created a ledger called local customer. Okay. In that, they have a different branch for Karnataka. So, I have received the advance locally and I have adjusted in the interstate. I don't think we don't have to give any debit note or something, sir. We are adjusting, no, the same company only. So, we are adjusting it. So I don't feel we don't have to give it any credit note or debit note, sir. It is not necessary. We can adjust it. It is getting adjusted. Others, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Please, if there is any, if you feel it is not correct, please share it with us. So somebody has to answer me whether this entry is correct or not. Madan sir, Siddharth sir, any doubts you can ask me, sir. So this is the entry which you're going to pass for this. I agree, but as per the act, debited against. Okay, as per the act, CGST and SGST cannot be debited against IGST. Okay. Then I need to check and get back to you, sir. Priyanka, madam, what you are saying, it is not like that. We can adjust it. Huh? Can we adjust CGST and SGST debited against IGST? As per the Act, CGST and SGST can be set off against IGST. Okay. Sir, Annamalai sir, let me check and get back to you on this. But this is the entry we need to pass. Okay. So, regarding the Act, I need to check it, sir. Okay. Now, can we go to the other thing? Fine. See, we have covered SE sales. We have covered export sales with the LUT bond, export sales without LUT bond, intrastate, intrastate, we have all covered everything. Okay. We are going to take a new sale where most of the people wouldn't have tried this one. Okay. And out of 100 people, maybe around 10 people would have used this kind of a feature. Okay. What we try to do is go to accounts info, go to voucher type and create. Okay. So I'm going to create POS sales in Tally. Okay. So how to do a POS sale in Tally? First, we need to create a voucher type. So I'm creating the voucher type here under sales. Okay. This is going to be automatic. Okay. So print after saving, I'm giving use for POS invoicing. Click on that. Okay. So what is that I'm going to give? Thank you. And visit again. Right. This is going to be my title. And I can also set my declaration. This is a default declaration which Tally is giving it. You can remove it and you can have your own declaration also. So I'm removing it. I'm putting first one, goods once sold. You need to press Control Enter from here. Okay. Then we have debit card and credit card. We have check and we have cash. Okay. So I'm enabling all the four features. I'm not mapping any ledgers over here. Okay. I can map the bank here. I can also map a bank here. Okay. If you have a different bank account for credit card, for example, you might have an account in IDBI bank, but the mission from ICICI bank you would have received, or if you would have received the credit card mission from HDFC bank. So in that case, you can also choose a different bank here. Okay, check. As soon as you receive your check, you will be depositing in your current account, which is in IDBI bank. So I can do that. I can also map the cash here. Okay, here my sales account. I'm giving GST sales here. Press enter. I'm overriding my item default. I'm just giving yes. Here I'm giving my tax portion. Okay. Right. So we can also create rounded off from here. Create all to C. I'm creating rounded off. Okay. Under direct expenses. I saved it. Now I'm saying as total amount rounding off, normal rounding off, give 1 rupee. Right? I save this. Any doubt on this? I will repeat once again. What I have done is I just came out, go to accounts info, go to voucher type, give a create, put your heading. Now what I am trying to do is I am trying to show my POS voucher type, right? I have created everything over here. I am making use for POS invoicing. So Tally is giving a regular sales as well as POS invoicing also be done. So I'm giving you two messages here. My title is tax invoice. I'm giving my own declaration here. Okay. I'm giving a class as POS. Press enter. I am mapping my ledgers here. In gift vouchers, I'm not mapping anything. I'm mapping everything over here. Okay. Fine. I've saved this. Any doubts on this? Okay. You tell me what is POS invoicing? What is the difference between regular sales and POS sales? Why we want to use point of sale instead of regular sales? Anybody can explain what is point of sale and what is features available in point of sale and what is not available in regular sales? Card swipe. Okay. POS means only cash. How will you say that, sir? When you go to the Nilgiri showroom or when you go to the Globus, even there is a POS. It is a POS sale. Okay. there in Globus, what are all the tenders you are giving? You are giving cash, you are giving credit cards, debit cards, you are also giving Paytm, Google Pay, all these facilities are there, correct? So all these facilities available in point of sale. Why there is a difference? Regular sales and your point of sale. Okay, in point of sale, okay, whatever the transactions you make, okay, if you can go and check it in your ledger, nothing will be stored. Even in Tally, you can use the existing name of the ledger. For example, we created a local customer. We can use the same ledger. We can make a transaction, but nothing is stored inside the particular ledger. Point of sale, it won't store anywhere. The ledgers, whatever, it won't store based on the party wise. There won't be any party wise sales. Okay. Only thing is, they might, in most of the places, what people will do is, yes, point of sale is just an acknowledgement for the place of supply. We can say like that. We can say that it's not necessary. It's an acknowledgement of place of supply. We can say like this. Even a person who comes from Karnataka to buy the material in Chennai, and he can always give us GST number and he can collect the material. Okay, we can do that also. Okay, it is possible. It's like a document for clarifying where and how much we have made the supply. It is. You tell me, in most of the roadside shops, small shops are there. Like even that is going to be a point of sale. But today, what government has told us, when a roadside vendor, a small vendor, a vegetable vendor, whenever he makes a transaction, if it is less than 200 rupees, he doesn't have to give a bill. Correct? He doesn't have to give a bill. But when it comes to a big showrooms like this, okay, most of the people, they might use a different software for point of sale. And for accounting, in a day, for example, if you take Nilgiris, I'm the person who is supplying Tally software for all the Nilgiris showroom. Okay, what people will do is, normal scenario of Nilgiris is, they have a billing software is supplied from Polaris. Okay, they have a backend software where SAP is being used, because this SAP integrated with the Nilgiris principal company, and on the backend they were using Tally packages. So they are using 3 softwares. Okay, end of the day, what people will do is, they take the sales statement from the point of sale software. In that, it will show cash sales 1 lakh, credit card sale 1 lakh, and then ticket restaurant, they say 10,000 rupees. Like that, the breakup will be there. Under that, there will be a breakup of sales at 5%, sales at 28%, sales at 18%, sales at 12%, and then tax portion is bifurcated. Okay, and after that, most of the places, people are not maintaining the HSN codes and other things. Even though when they purchase a material from a supplier, the HSN code is maintained. Okay, but when they make a 1 day sale, okay, for example, in a day he is making around 2 lakhs. Okay, but the entry will be a single entry. Cash sales, so much of thing. Purchase sale, say 50,000 rupees. Card sale, say 50,000 rupees. And the bifurcation is given as a single entry which you are given it. Okay, so this is what people are doing it in Nilgiris. Okay, now we'll talk about a ready-made. Tally can be used for the ready-made showrooms, or it can be used even in supermarkets. Okay, now what I'll do is, I will go to accounting voucher. Okay, F8, point of sale, POS. Okay, now on the top you can see a party name there. Correct. Now, if you feel, if you want to use the ledgers, if you want to create a party, you can create a party, but no transaction will be stored against the party. Okay, for example, If I use local customer here, all the customer addresses, all everything will come here. Okay, the GST number also it comes, right? Now I put a point of sale entry. I will choose A4 paper. One bundle is default. Default one number, it automatically comes. Okay, so bundle is going to be say 190 inclusive of all taxes, right? It automatically bifurcates. Can you see this? It is automatically bifurcated. Now I choose diary, one number. It says, say, I'll put it as 250 rupees here. Okay. Now, gift voucher. Normal scenario. Okay. Gift voucher is being given in most of the places today. Even in Amazon, gift voucher has been sold. Okay. Even a big showrooms like Lifestyle, people are selling the gift vouchers. Okay. You can buy the gift voucher, give it to your employee. He can go buy the materials with the help of this gift voucher. That gift voucher can be accounted here. Okay, so you can always choose the gift voucher and you can put the tender here. Okay, now 440 rupees is there. So you can pay by credit card, or if you feel I can pay by part amount by credit card, I can put the credit card number here. Okay, and balance amount by cash. Okay, so I can give the tender here. Narrations, if you want, you can give it. Then you save this voucher. Once you save this voucher, this is how it looks. Okay, can you see the difference? Point of sale is very fast. You can put the entry very fast. You can have n number of items can be billed very easily. But in the regular sales, it is very difficult to bill. And you cannot have multiple tenders in a regular sales. But here you can have a multiple tenders. Okay. Any doubts you can ask me here? Any doubts you can ask me? You can also do an exchange. Okay. Okay. Multiple tender means what? Multiple tenders. Normally tenders is cash, card, by check, gift voucher, Google Pay. What all the different types of modes of payments is called tenders. Okay, so this is the tender. So we can do multiple tenders here, but Tally is give by default they have given only 4 tenders. One is gift voucher, one is credit card and debit card, by check and cash. If you want to customize that part, we can do. We can increase the tenders also. We can also have more than one tenders. Okay. Any doubts you can ask me here, sir. Okay. Now I'll explain you how to use the gift voucher with the same this thing. Okay. Sir, Sir, I'm just reading the question which Priyanka madam asked for it. Sir, if we cannot see these POS in the ledger, where do we go to view the annual POS sale? Okay, that's a good question. I will show you the reports, how it normally Tally shows the reports. It is different from the regular sales register. Okay, I'll show you that. I'll show you that. Okay, now I will explain you how to handle the gift vouchers now. Okay. For example, we made a sale on 31st July. Okay. We made a sale on 31st July. Customer, what he has done is he is returning back one particular item on the next day. Okay. On the same day itself, he is returning. You keep it in that way. Okay. So what people are going to do is we are going to raise a credit note here. Okay, I'm going to raise a credit note. On the right hand side, if you can see, there is a credit note. Okay, so you can raise the credit note. I'm clicking on this, right? My original invoice number, we need to give the original invoice number here. Dated is 31. Now, instead of creating, okay, a local customer only bought the material, right? See, he bought the material, he wants to exchange one particular product and buy a different material. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to put a credit note. I'm using a local customer ledger here. Okay. Then what I'm trying to do is I am going to give a diary, right? I'm going to give a diary now. I'm going to return back the diary, right? So I'm returning the diary now. Here I'm saying it is sales return. Buyer's debit note, he is not going to give any debit notes or something. If he going to give a GST number, he can always raise a debit note, but now he is not going to give. Okay, so I'm just putting the same number here. Sorry. I save this voucher. Okay, so I'll just put it as on account. Okay, I just save this voucher, right? I save this voucher. Now, what I'll do, I'll go to the accounting voucher now, right? F2 to change the date, or if you want, I'll put it in the same invoice itself. Press FA, point of sale, POS, right? I choose what he wants to buy is, he wants to buy, okay, we'll say pen. Okay, it cost me around, say 300 rupees. Okay, now he has already given a credit note. Okay, we have given a credit note. That amount is getting adjusted over here. I am adjusting that amount here. Balance is 50 rupees. So I am paying by cash. Okay. So any doubts you can ask me here. Here what I am trying to do is I have created a credit note. I have given to the customer. That credit note is adjusted in the point of sale invoice. Okay. In the next sale I am getting adjusted. Okay. If you feel if you don't want to store the names of the party, you can create a ledger called exchange party. Okay. You can do that. Okay. Now I save this. If you go see it here, say gift voucher is 250 rupees, cash tender is 500, balance is 50 rupees. Any doubts? You can ask me here. Okay. Any doubts you can ask me now. So you can also sell the gift voucher. You can raise the credit note for the particular customer. That particular amount can be adjusted in the next sale. Can be adjusted in the next sale. Okay, Priyanka madam is asking a doubt. Sir, does it mean that in POS sales voucher, the GST is deducted from the rate we bill like here? Yes, it is. We have deducted. No, see, even in credit note, we put the tax invoice. We have put the taxes there. Now, if you can see the 3B report, it shows different thing. I'll show you that. Okay, we are not deducting anything, madam. GST. The GST is deducted from the rate we bill like here. Yes, it is. It is inclusive of taxes. So it is automatically, the taxes are bifurcated into the tax portions. Unlike a normal sale voucher, where the GST is calculated on No, it is two-way. Even in normal sale, we can say there is Tally's new feature is you can say rate inclusive of tax. Even in regular sales, we can do that. If you feel 300 plus taxes, it can be done. If you feel 300 inclusive of tax, it can be done. Okay. So your doubt is, Priyanka madam's doubt is, I'll put the invoice now. Okay. So I'll put this. Instead of here, I can put it here. It is plus tax. Okay. It is plus tax. If you feel, if I'm not going to put it here and I'll say it is, if you see, if it is inclusive of tax, then it breaks. So you can do both the things even in sales. Even in regular sales, you can do this. Okay, how to enable this? Press F12. There's an option where allow entry of tax inclusive of taxes for stock item. Yes. Okay. If you enable this, the rate inclusive of tax will come. Any doubts? Can I proceed further? I will going to show you an important feature. Okay. On point of sale, how it works. Okay. Even in regular sales, you can use the same thing. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm going to create a new product called ready-made garments. Okay. All to see from here. And I'll say ready-made garments. Right. Press enter, press enter, press enter, press enter, press enter. Now I'll say it's primary. I'm not going to give any group here. I will say numbers. Right. Now come to GST portion. GST applicable, yes, it is applicable. Set alter GST details, press enter, get into this. Now I'm going to put a HSN details here. Okay. Now, here, can you see something new there? Regularly, you can see two options there. But in most of the places, people wouldn't have tried on item rate. There is something called on item rate. Okay. What is the use of item rate? Have you come across like this? It is like this. For example, if you take footwear, okay, below a certain amount, it is 5%. Above a certain amount, it becomes 12%. Likewise, even in ready-made, below 1000 is 5%, and above 1000 is 12%. So, how to bring on? Okay, how to bring into the practice? So, we need to use this calculation type as item rate. When you press enter item rate, this is what it comes. Here you can say 1000 taxable, it is 5%. Okay. Above 1000, it becomes 12%. Clear? Sir, I repeat, this is a feature where you can use it for a slab-wise rate fixed. Okay, government has given like this. Even in ready-mades, footwears, this kind of a product, there is a slab-wise rate is there. Okay, but HSN codes and everything will be the same. Product is one product. Okay, Nike shoe is a product, but there is a slab available there. Okay, based on the slab, the rates are calculated. The rates are calculated, the tax are calculated. Okay, now when you use item rate, this is how the screen looks. Put up to is 1000 rupees. It is 5%. Automatically 2.5 and 2.5 is bifurcated. And above 1000 it's 12%. It is bifurcated. Clear? Any doubts you can ask me? Any doubts you can ask me here. Okay. Now, there's another feature where set alter MRP details. Okay. In most of the places, in small ready-made shops, in like Pondi Bazaar, wherever you go, okay, the owner won't be sitting there. Okay. The data entry person or a billing person will be there. So the owner wants it. The billing person shouldn't change the pricing. He cannot change the pricing. Okay. So for that, he is going to fix the pricing now. How to fix the pricing? Just put set alter MRP details here. Press enter. Allow MRP during manufacture. During the allow MRP modification in voucher. I'm not going to give anything. I'm just giving no there. Right. Now I'm going to fix my MRP. Right. So my product MRP becomes, it is going to be say 1100 rupees. Okay. Or I'll make it as say 1200 rupees. 1100. Right. It says inclusive of duties and taxes. Yes. Right. Now I've saved this also. So I've created an item. Okay. It is 1000 rupees. Right. Now if we see this 1000 rupees. Okay. It is not, we are not giving inclusive of taxes here. This is 1100. Right. It should be plus taxes. It shows plus taxes here. That's why I'm just removing it here. It is 12% now. Okay. If you change this one to 900 rupees, the taxes becomes 5%. If you can see this, I'm just putting the tax analysis here. This 5%. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll put the same product. Okay. Instead of this, I'll put it as 1100. Okay. Now if you see this, the same product, it behaves differently. Any doubts on this? Any doubts, you can ask me now. Okay. So one single product with multiple slabs and multiple taxes can be done with the help of point of sale entry. Okay. Okay. Any doubts, you can ask me. Can I proceed further? Okay. Now, how the report looks like. How the report looks like for point of sale. Okay. So I'll put it as say 1000 balances. I'll save this also. Okay. Now, so my invoices looks like this. It can be taken in, even in a roll paper can be taken. Okay. You can also have a barcode printing. We can, with the help of a scanner and everything, the point of sale can be done. Sir, after entering MRP, what if we try to enter a rate greater than MRP? No, it won't. Madam, the validation is not like that. See, if you, the tally won't give an error, it will accept and it will proceed further. We need to write a small customization to validate or to protect the MRP. Okay, fine. Now, how the reports looks like, how the point of sale reports looks like. So I'm just coming out from here. Okay, go to display, accounts book. There is this two registers are there. One is sales register, one is POS register. Okay, just go to the sales register here. Press enter. Including my POS, it shows here. Okay, including my POS sales, my regular sales, all put together, it comes and shows in sales register. But when you go to the POS register, okay, the reports looks like this. So it shows Gift voucher separately. It shows credit card, debit card separately, check separately, cash separately. Priyanka madam, hope I have answered your query. Okay. So any doubts on this, you can ask me. This is how the report looks like. So in Tally, you can also use a POS invoicing. We have implemented. I have implemented in sports showrooms. We have implemented in ready-made garments like textile showrooms. We have implemented in ready-made showrooms. We have implemented. We have implemented in gift shops, stationery shops. Even in hotel, we use this. Okay, so it is possible to use point of sale. Okay, you should have a good partner to implement the software. That's it. Otherwise, you can use the point of sale software. We need to do a little bit of customization in terms of security control. Okay. Any doubts, you can ask me now. Okay. What is the position of POS voucher in trial balance? Please show the view. Okay. Now I'll go to the trial balance. Display, trial balance. Okay. Alt F1. So this is your sales, right? It shows everything there. Any doubts? Is it okay? Annamalai sir, is it okay? Your query has been answered. Okay. Any other doubts, sir? Can I proceed further? Okay. Now we made one exchange entry, right? So you just have a look on that, how it local customer, right? See, this is the entry. We made a exchange, we made a entry over here, and we made the sales here. We have adjusted this to entry here. Okay. Okay. See, whatever the entry we make in point of sale, it is not stored here except the gift voucher. Gift voucher alone, it comes and stores in the ledger. No credit card, no debit card, no check, no cash. Okay. Except gift voucher, no other entries, it is getting stored in your ledgers. Okay. Any doubts, you can ask me. Now, if you talk about a ledger, okay, I'll go to the bank. See, this is the amount it's get debited in the particular bank. Okay, this is a credit card voucher. If you can have a look on that, 100 rupees is a debit card or credit card amount. But directly it goes and sits into the bank. Clear? In normal scenario, what happens when the credit card machine being used by the particular uh, a vendor or a particular dealer? Okay, normally bank people will charge a bank charges, say 1.5%. Minimum it will be 1.5%, and maximum it is up to 2.5%. This amount, it won't credit the entire amount. Instead, they will deduct the bank charges. The balance amount will be credited in your bank. Correct? So you need to put an adjustment entry to deduct the bank charges from the particular transactions. Okay, I think most of the people, you would have been seeing your bank statement based on the bank charges you will be putting it. You can do the same here. Okay. Any doubts, sir? Can I go further? Okay. Now, so we have also completed a point of sale entry, right? Now, we have come to the, what do you say? We are going to end the session. Before we close the session, I want to show how to reconcile, okay, how to reconcile GSTR 2A, okay, from Tally. I will also show a new product where you can export the Tally data into that particular software, okay, and you can download the GSTR 2A, and from the portal you can do the reconciliation. Okay, I'm going to introduce a new product called Host Books. Okay, this particular product is free of cost for a chartered accountants for 3 years. Okay, up to 3 users can be used. It is free of cost for the chartered accountants. Okay, so I'll explain you how to go about with this. With this, you can also have a reconciliation of 2A. You can also have a reconciliation of 3B versus 2A, GSCR 1 versus 3B. All kind of reconciliation you can do this. Okay, so with the help of Tally, you can pull the data from Tally to the host books, both sales as well as purchase, and you can do the reconciliation there. Okay, so I'll explain you by introducing a new software called host books. Okay, right. So what I'll do, I'll just go to Internet Explorer. Okay, I'll put it as www.hostbooks.com. Sir, for chartered accountants, up to 3 years, it is free of cost, sir. It is a SaaS module. Okay, this product works in the cloud. Okay, the entire module will be free of cost for the chartered accountants. Okay, so Annamalai sir, Madan sir, Siddharth sir. Okay, after giving the demo, I will install and give it to you. You can start using this product for the next 3 years. It is going to be free of cost for you. Okay. For others, I will show you, sir. Priyanka madam, you can also use this product. Even the customers can use this product. Only for chartered accountants, it's free of cost. For others, I can give it to you in a discounted rate. Have a look on the product. Okay, how to reconcile and how to do the GST filing with the help of this host books. Okay. Now what needs to be done is go to sign up. Okay. Go to sign up. Do the signing up here. Right. So I'll just create a sign up here. Deva. I'll put it as, okay. So my mail ID, I'm just putting it. My phone number. Okay. My password I'm putting. Here what needs to be choose is you need to choose a channel partner here. My code will be 23456 6268. 23456 268. Okay. It is 421189. Okay. If you are a chartered accountant, click on this. Okay. Are you a tax consultancy or a chartered accountant? Click on this. Okay. So what I'll do, I'm going to do like this. Okay, I register it. It is very useful for you in this time, okay, because you have please use a different mail ID. Okay, so like this you need to create, sir. I've already got a user now. What I'll do, I'll just go to login here. sales.asia@gmail.com. Okay, so I'm just logging in. So this is how it looks. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is I've created two companies over here. Okay. I'm going to do my reconciliation by pulling my data into this. I'm going to do my reconciliation. Here, this is my company. I'll just go to HP GST here. Click on this. Okay. This is how it looks. I'm just going to click on the sales invoices. Okay. See, all these things, it is pulled from my tally automatically. Okay. So what I have done is we have a setting over here. Just go to settings, go to tally settings here. So I have given a period as from 1/3/2020 to 31/3/2020. So I'll make it this as, even I'll change it to 1/4/2020 to say 30. So I've stored this. Okay. This is how my tally settings I'm trying to do. So I've given a range of date. I'm going to export the data from tally to host books. Okay. So now I'll get into tally now. Now I'll get into tally, right? So I'll open my data. Before that, I am enabling my TDL here. Okay. So what I'll try to do is, so this is my data. Okay. Now, what I'll try to do is, we just get into the voucher export. I'm trying to logging in my host books. I'm logged in now. It is login successful. Then I'll do my synchronization. Okay. Now I'll try to do this. It is getting exported now. Okay. So it is uploaded, uploading completed. So what I'm going to do now, go to the share, host books. Now here, just go to imports here. Go to tally to GST, synchronize. Once you do this, your data is pulled into, you can see this, sales invoices. Okay. Now I'll change my financial year as current year. Okay, see this. All these entries are current year data. All these entries are current year data. Can you see this? 1st of April, right? So I'll change this date from 1st of April to 28/4. So this is how my entries have come into from Tally to Postbooks I have done. Okay. Now, after doing this, even my purchases, sales, everything will be here. Okay. You can have this. This is my entry in the month of April. Okay. So all these entry will come automatically here. Now, how to do the reconciliation, right? Just get into this. Okay. GSTR 2A versus purchase. Click on this. Okay. Now, reconciliation. Okay. I'm going to do for the period of March. Okay. So March 2020 to March 2020 and start doing my reconciliation. Can you see this? All supplier recorded in books is 14 vouchers. Okay. Supplier reported as 10 vouchers. So there is a difference of 4 vouchers are there. Okay. Now, Tally India Private Limited, 5 vouchers in books, 5 vouchers. Tally has reported in the portal. So it becomes green. Now you can see Racer Pay. Racer Pay, okay, they have reported in GSTN, but we have not entered in the books. So we need to enter into the books. Okay. Next, Bharati Airtel. We have not entered into the books. VTech Software. We have not entered into the books. Okay. And see this, Shalibhadra. This is the invoice. We have done it in our books, but the supplier, it's not, he doesn't report it to the GSTN. So that's why there is a difference. Okay. So with this, you can always reconcile your data. Okay. You can always reconcile your data. Okay. This is 2A versus purchase. And then GSTR 1 versus 3B. Okay. Mine is quarterly. So it shows a quarterly voucher here. Sir, any doubts you can ask me. This is going to be free of cost for the chartered accountants for the next 3 years. Okay. So now if I say April 2019 to June 2019, my GSTR 3B is 11,47,401.21. My GSTR 1 is 11,47,401. So there is no difference over here. So it is correctly filed. And then for September, if you see there is a difference. Okay. So in GSTR 1, there is a mistake. But when I file a 3B, I have showed the entire figure, including this 73. But when I file a GSTR 1, there is an error. So we need to sort out this error in the coming months. So what I have done is, in the next quarter, in October 2019 and other things, I have shown that. Okay. So here there is a difference of 73,000 rupees. Okay. So I have amended. So with this, what I try to do is, I have amended the difference of 73,000 rupees, which we got it in the last quarter. So this is what the amendment which we have done. Okay. See, with the help of host books only, we found this error. I am not doing, see, I am not dependent on any auditor or any sales tax consultant. I myself is doing it. But since you are an auditor, you can able to see, since you are a sales tax consultant, you can able to see the error where we make a mistake. Okay. So this is what it shows. And the current month, only 3B is being filed for January and February. Okay. So nothing is showing it here. So this is how it shows for the GSTR 1 versus 3B. Next one is GSTR 2A versus GSTR 3B. Okay. So you can just get into this, change your accounting period, and you can change your accounting period to the current year, and you can just check it here. Okay, since it is current year, it shows like this, sir. We can change this one. We can change this period, and you can have a look on that. Okay. So with this, any doubts you can ask me, and we have a separate reports. GSTR 1 report is shown here. GSTR 3B reports is shown here. You can always just download anything here. You can just have a look on that. Okay. Any reports, you can have a look on that. You can have a returns. You can also have a 9C, ITC 4. Everything can be done. Okay. There's one main advantage is here is, okay, if you feel like if you want to enter the sales invoice directly into this, you can also do that. You can create your own sales invoice here. You can put your own sales invoice. You can upload. Instead of doing it manually, you can do this here. Okay. So with this, I'm ending the session. Thank you for all giving me a support on training. Kindly given me feedbacks in the group. Any doubts, you can always call me. You can always call me in my mobile number. I can help you in whatever you want. Okay. And CAs, sir, Annamalai sir, Madan sir, Siddharth sir, you can, I personally call you, and I can install and give you OS books as free of cost for you, sir. You can try and work on this. It is purely a cloud-based software. Okay, it will be definitely useful for you. Try and work on this. Okay. Thank you, sir. Any doubts, you can ask me, sir. Sir, the reconciliation feature is available in Tally. Okay. But I would say, I won't say it is tedious. It is bit slow than whatever we expect. Okay. If your data is more, okay, the default Tally reconciliation will be very slow. Okay. And the reconciliation will be only for 3B, 2A and 3B will be there. Other things you cannot. Okay. If you want, I can show you that demo also. We have done customization on Tally also. So it is depends on your thing. Whatever you want, you can do that, sir. Okay. I feel for my customer, I feel like giving house books, it will be much better than a Tally reconciliation. It will be very useful for you to have a reconciliation part. So that's why I showed this product also for you. Okay. Sir, I will Sendil sir, I will give you a complete picture on this, sir. I can share the pricing and everything for you. Don't worry. Priyanka madam, I can show you separately, madam. I will call you personally. We can have this thing. I can help you in doing that. Okay, sir. Kindly share your feedbacks in the group, sir. It will be very helpful for me to improve myself on the training. Any doubts, any clarifications, you can ask me. Okay. My number, I'll share one more time. My number is this. I have another number where this is going to be my another number. This is my office number. So you can call me. Thank you very much.